Hi, it's Holly. So today I'm going to be talking to you about tattoo shop consultations, what you should bring, what you should expect, because I think it's sometimes a bit of a subject of mystery to people. So the purpose of having a consultation is so that you can come along, you can talk to me or your artist about what you want, so that we can just kind of get an idea in our heads of exactly what you want. And do you know what I mean? Kind of talk through what is possible, what's not possible, so we can just both be on the same page by the end of it. I quite often ask, I do a lot of my consultation work by email, which works really well because your client can like send you all the reference, you can talk about things. But sometimes if what the person is asking for, if I think it's either not possible or it won't look good, sometimes those are things that are easier to talk through in real life, because I think often your tone can't come across on emails, and you don't, because I'm not saying no, do you know what I mean? Like, the answer isn't no, but the answer is we need to talk about it in real life, and it all makes a lot more sense. Quite often people can want lots of stuff in a small area, and that's a hard thing to articulate over emails, why that's not a good idea, because you need to see the things in real life and then it all makes a lot more sense. And so I'd always recommend somebody comes in for a consultation for something like that, and then we can both make sure that we're happy with the whole thing before we go any further. So in terms of what to bring, you need to bring with you reference, lots of reference, and when I say reference, images, visual information about what do you want the tattoo to look like. So pictures of, what has inspired you. Is it a photo? Is it a tattoo that already exists? Is it something from a film or whatever? Bring all of as much information as possible with you. Stuff like if there's an animal that you wanted to get tattooed, for example, and you want it in a specific pose, it's really helpful if you bring a picture of, let's say you wanted this head with this pose, that kind of stuff is really helpful, because you would be surprised at, somebody's idea of, a cat sitting down. My idea of a cat sitting down could be really different to somebody else's version of a cat sitting down. So you want to make sure that you're both on the same page and you both understand each other, what you want, so there's no kind of surprises when it comes to drawing up the tattoo. The way that I do it is, once you can have a consultation, obviously that is free, I wouldn't charge for that. If you want me to start drawing, you need to pay a deposit, because you at that point would be paying for my time, because there's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes when you're doing a tattoo. It takes time to generate the drawing. You might spend an hour doing a drawing, you might spend an hour flicking through pictures and researching it on the internet. All of that stuff takes time, so I wouldn't do drawings for free, but I do obviously do the consultation for free. And then I suppose the next step is you can come in and you can see your drawing and you can talk through it all with me again and make sure that you're happy. Some clients, like to come in and see it in real life and make sure that they're pleased with it, and I suppose it helps you to picture it in your head, and you can start to imagine and get excited about the tattoo that you're going to get. And then obviously at that point, if there's any changes that you need to make, we can do that. It doesn't very often happen, because that's kind of the point of having the consultation, is that then you can be completely you can draw the thing in the way that the client will like, and the person knows what to expect and everything. And so for that reason, that's why I think consultations are really important. It also gives you the opportunity to meet the person beforehand, which I think is good, because you kind of get an idea, you get a sense of the person, and do you know what I mean? Like, there'd be no point drawing something really girly for someone who, when they turn up, it turns out they're just not into girly shit at all, so it's a good way of like gauging that kind of stuff as well, and like gauging the person. You can get a bit sort of familiar in that way. So the stuff that I need to know when I'm booking a person in, I need to know what the idea is, so kind of a brief description. What is the idea? Describe it to me. What does it look like? I would need to know the place on the person where it's going to go, so the placement on the body, arm or leg or whatever, and then the size that you want the tattoo, because all of that stuff helps me when I'm planning things out to make sure that I'm drawing something that's going to be sympathetic with the shape of your body. And then I guess the last piece of information that we need to know when we're doing a consultation and pricing up a tattoo is if you want it in black work or colour. Mostly because colour just takes longer, so we need to book you in for a little bit more time, and you know, black work or colour, it can affect the price a little bit either way. But yeah, all of that kind of, you know, pricing and everything depends on the tattoo and the person and the placement and the design and the complicatedness of the design. Yeah, I think that's it. I hope that makes the whole process of consultations a little bit more obvious. I hope that makes sense. I know that some people can feel a little bit in the dark, or you know, sometimes I get people who are quite nervous about coming for consultations, but they're not scary. I'm not scary, so just come and I'll do my best to help you out. Hope you enjoyed this video. As always, give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you liked it. I've got plenty more tattoo videos on my channel, so have a look and I will see you next time. Bye.